Good morning. Half a day. Happy Monday. Um, we've been out probably almost an hour now. No, it's been an hour. It's been about an hour. Um, this week we are going to try to be more consistent about getting out early. How early? It just depends on what time we get up. But one thing for sure this week, or at least for the next several days, we are going to be dealing with overcast and cold. Right now our car says 41 degrees but feels like the upper 30s. So yeah, today and tomorrow and even on New Year's Day, we're going to be dealing with like 60s. Hey, Cassandra, good morning. How are you? Hey, Paul. Good morning. Thank you guys so much for popping in. Yeah, the hubby and I are out here just trying to make some money this morning. We're on our second offer. We've been at it for an hour.
And it's shite.
Us too, it's going to be in the 40s tomorrow morning. Yes. And the thing too about here is that we got a breeze today that came with a cold front. But come this weekend, come Saturday, we're going to be back in the 80s. So yeah. I mean, I guess it just breaks up. You know, it breaks up when hot and then cold and then hot. That's the Texas weather for you. But I tell you, if it was any colder, this light rain that we're seeing, it would have been snow. It's really quiet for us. All apps very slow. Yeah. When we were trying to look at the previous years on what we did after Christmas, last year was different because we were having family come in around Christmas time and staying until after my mom's birthday party, because we celebrated my mom's birthday earlier this year. She turned 85, so we had a big celebration for her. So anyways, we had family coming in around Christmas and stay for a week or so. So we didn't work as much this time last year. And then the year before that, we did try to get out there after Christmas, and it was just okay. At that point, we were concentrating more on Spark than any of the other apps, but it was just okay. But what I was surprised about, though, was how it was prior to Christmas. That was the interesting thing, is we thought we would have made more, you know. Yes, 85, and she's gonna be turning 86 here in a few days. My mom's a New Year's baby. Although she likes to say that she has 2 birthdays, because when she was in the hospital for whatever reason, they put on her birth certificate February 1st. We're like, it's still January, but yet they put February 1st as her date of birth.
Boulevard using the right lane.
out of the live. Did you see that I had, woohoo! No, I didn't. Congratulations. Nice, Cassandra. Does that mean, because I've tried to pop into a couple of your recent live streams and I would hang out for a little bit, but then it would start to do the whole buffering. But does that mean you've been going live more? Because I did see that. But that's awesome. Congratulations. So now you have, hey BC, now you got 2,000 watch hours to go and then you can get partially monetized. Let's go. Yes, I've been going live almost every day. Nice.
Turn left on University Park Drive, then turn right on Woodland Drive.
All right, flipping it around because we are delivering to a house. Not this right, but the next right. But yes, you see I'm wearing my beanie cap. I got a sweater jacket on. We're in the low 40s as of right now. So
It was 80 yesterday.
yeah, we were in the 80s yesterday. No wonder people are getting sick. Because even prior to the string of warm, it was cold like this. We were in the 50s and 60s. It's going to be... not that one. All right, be right back. Got to drop off this order.
Scratch that idea. The original, or scratch that, the original idea was to be out early. But I should have known from her previous attempts at making money in the mornings that mornings suck ass, so I don't want to waste my time being out here. Why are you flailing around? You know your arms are good.
Oh my gosh. Oh. I need to set up an appointment for me. I don't know what it is. I don't know what I did to my arm. Ouch. But for my fellow gig workers out there, right here has been hurting for weeks. I mean, not the joint area. I mean, every now and then I do get the ache in my shoulder, but the pain is right here, halfway on my left arm. All right, sorry for those that I missed. Is that Michael? Is that Paisley or hello? Good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're watching from. Thanks for saying that, Paul. But yeah, so I don't know what happened there. But It will ache, like if I try to reach behind me like this. It does hurt. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I know I need to probably set up an appointment to get that looked at, because I mean, it doesn't stop me from lifting. It's more about movement. So I don't know what that means, but yeah, like I said, I have to set up an appointment to get that done, but but see, look at that. It's sprinkling. When we were watching the news before we left earlier, when they were talking about the weather, it was showing some places here in Texas, or at least the central part of Texas, that they're like, when you see blue, that means it's snow. Blue or pink, it's snow or sleet. Take it to the doctor or go to urgent care. Yeah, I need to call and set up an appointment and have this looked at. Like I said, it doesn't affect my lifting. It's just like, and that was crazy. The last picture for the drop-off that I just did for Uber Eats, the driver left it in front of their bushes or whatever. They have 2 trees that line their walkway to their front door, that, especially if that other tree was in full bloom, yeah, I'd probably be doing the same thing and just leaving it there and not continue on to their porch, because it's ridiculous. Let me show you again. Let me show you. This is what I'm talking about. To the delivery that I just made for Uber Eats, they have these 2 big things blocking the pathway to their door. And I was like, with it kind of sprinkling, and with how I'm afraid of spiders especially, but being that it's colder weather, I didn't think that to be out, but I was just like, so I just quickly walked through both those bushes to put it on their porch. But still, ridiculous.
Flailing around, that's why she hurt her arm.
And that's why I hurt my arm when I was coming back into the car, because when I was leaving, then I was like looking at the trees again, I was like, oh. So I put my arms up like this just so I can quickly walk through the trees, and then I started flailing my arms just to make sure there wasn't anything on me, and then that's how I hurt. Well, at least this time, that's why my arm was aching. So right now it's fine until I start flailing it around again. But ridiculous, don't you guys think? Imagine if that was nighttime. I would have asked my hubby, can you walk through that for me first? I would have asked him to walk through that and make the delivery for me, because I'm sorry, why would someone want to put 2 bushes like that to block their doorway, their entry, the pathway to their door? Hey, Uncharted. And that's what the last driver did, because I was looking at the picture. That's what the last driver did. And I guess at that time, the other tree was in full bloom because there's a lot more leaves. But that's what the last driver did. They just left it there. I hate those. I don't normally even pass those. At night, I definitely would not have. But I was trying to be a good driver and a delivery person, and walk through that, being that it was daylight and that it's raining. So that's why I went ahead and did it, despite my insecurity of what bugs were going to be waiting for me on those leaves and whatnot. I used to not be when I was younger. Even into maybe 6th and 7th grade, I used to not be afraid of a lot of bugs and whatnot. If that was just a little bit higher, I would have taken that one. I mean, I used to try and catch grasshoppers. I was in awe. Spiders didn't freak me out. we have these things in Guam that we call them balati, but they're the sea cucumbers. They're black. They are a little fuzzy, and when you squeeze them, they excrete this sticky white gunk. I used to play with those when I was younger, and the tourists that came to Guam, their kids, I would be playing catch with those things, but now they kind of just like, ew, they freak me out. I avoid them. Make it short, yes, because that's safer, much safer. I should. That's why I ended up taking a screenshot of what the previous driver did. I mean, that is absolutely true. Because especially during the spring and summertime, you never know what's waiting in those trees or bushes, whatever they are. You know, taking refuge. Just like, if you guys didn't catch it, I did make, it was either a short or part of my video, a long form video. Skunks! I was walking up to someone's house and they had a row of bushes that lined parallel to their walkway to the door. And my hubby saw something that was black and white, and we automatically assumed it was going to be a cat until I approached the door and I saw it. And it was a good thing that I was still at somewhat of a distance, because we startled each other. And you want to know, you know, when a skunk gets startled or scared, what are they going to do? They're going to spray. So thank goodness that's not what it did. You know, my husband was wondering why I was just standing there. And then he saw it. He's like, oh, it's a skunk. It ended up running behind the bushes that I was talking about that was parallel to the walkway. And it disappeared into their garage. So I was able to complete the delivery, and I ended up messaging the customer. I was like, you know, just let you know your order has been delivered, as well as there's a skunk that was on your porch but disappeared into your garage. They're like, okay, thank you, and oh, great. So, yeah. But it's very true, you know. I mean, that's not the first time that I've come across a house where their pathway leading to their doorway, you know, which is a bit of a trek, you know, from the driveway to get to their door. It's not just right there within a few steps. But I've seen several houses to where they have a bunch of bushes or tree-like bushes that are overgrown. So you got branches and whatever, not, you know, just kind of obstructing the pathway. So it's, I mean, do they not have people coming to their house for places like this? Do they not have people trying to come to their door? Do they do that on purpose because they don't want visitors?
That's it. They shit in front of their garage because that's where they obviously go in and out all the time. There you go.
So yeah, I mean, it's rude, really. It really is just rude. I mean, on one hand, what I just said about is that's their deterrent from people coming to their door. But does that also mean they don't have friends and family? Do they have them come through the garage door? Because that's exactly what I did when one night it was dark. They barely had a porch light. No, they didn't have a porch light on. And I had to turn my flashlight on my phone. And I was like looking at the pathway. It was at least 15 to 20 steps from where the pathway started by the driveway to get to their front door. And I looked back at my hubby and I was like, can you come with me? And I had him lead the way because it was nighttime. I don't know what would have been waiting for me. So I had him lead the way to the front door so I can make the delivery. Yeah. Wait. What was good? Cassandra? I don't know if you're still there or not.
She's probably talking about you messaging the customer and telling them the skunk was in the garage.
Oh.
I would guess.
Yeah, the customer just said, "Oh, great." I'm still here, but I don't even know why I put that. It's okay. I can't. Oh, I think you asked a question and I said good question. Oh. Just got a Sam's order. $37 for 13 miles. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
How many items?
Hopefully it's not a huge amount of items, knowing that it's Sam's Club. And if it's not a huge amount of items, hopefully that it's not bulky items. Ooh, come on, let it be a good one. Let it be a good one.
It's the second time I come to call. What number is
Yeah,
that?
that's Sadie. I mean, it's 2 stops. It's a shopping for the first stop and then a restaurant pickup for the second.
What was it?
Testing his phone. I think he was testing it out or something. Was I supposed to answer?
This cold weather is fucking killing my hand.
It's affecting your arthritis.
It's fucking killing me.
All right, favor. That's the little bell sound you hear. Now we're just back to these really sucky orders.
Yep.
Almost 4 miles.
And ain't shit
Shopping
coming
8
through
items,
Walmart.
13 units. For freaking $8.
I'll get coffee.
Okay. I'll take a banana bread.
Okay.
Right now, we are waiting outside. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but we are waiting outside of Target. I don't know if you guys saw that or not. But honestly, that's exactly what I should do about making my final of the More You Know video series for 2025 on, my hair is nice and flat because of my it is cold. But anyways, maybe I really should make it a part of the More You Know series that I've done throughout, this year. My final one for 2025, talking about just common courtesy, safety. I mean, because it is a safety thing, especially when you're talking about it's nighttime and you've got all these obstructions leading to the customer's porch, their door. that we drivers do not want to put ourselves into that position. If you can barely see the door for the customer, they can't expect us to walk through their maze, you know, with no issues. I mean, they may not, I mean, because it really is a... Hi, Jesse. Good morning in half a day. Here in Texas, it's just after 10:30, so it's morning for us. I don't know where you're watching from, but thank you so much for popping in. I was just talking about, because the hubby and I do gig work, you know, delivery work for Uber Eats, DoorDash, Walmart Spark, Instacart, and apps like that. But I was just talking about the lack of courtesy and safety some of the customers that I personally have come across when it comes time to drop off, and what it takes for us to get to the customer's front door. I mean, honestly, there have been a handful, both in the zone that we live in and the zones that we've traveled to. Birdie, look, there's a bird on the... It's got something in its mouth. I'm distracted by the bird. Oh. Okay, I think I can do this one. Anything heavy? It's a 2-customer shop, so I think I can do this one. It's 6 miles for $19. It's a 2-customer shop. Ah. All right. So looks like we are going shopping, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off Uber Eats. And I like how when you turn off your shift on Uber Eats, how it gives you the statistics. Yeah, I've only done 1 order so far. Still waiting for the tip to come in. But I've accepted 1 out of 3 trips offered. That's how slow. Well, then again, it even gives you the time that you started your Uber to when it ends. So I really love how they provide the statistics when you end your shift. So I'm just waiting for my hubby to come back so I can head into the store and do this 2-customer shop. Like I said, it is for... It's 15 items. Better let him know. And then now we're going to go in and we're going to go shopping. All right. Huh, that was too close. Got too close to the phone. Oh, car coming in that way. All right, go back to my DoorDash. Arrived at store and no, you can put that in. I don't want.
I can't see it. I don't have my glasses.
No. I was just saying you can put that in the car because you're 15. Tarjay. That's what's making it. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. That's also what's pushing the cold through you. Let's hopefully I can find a a cart that doesn't make a lot of noise, because usually the carts are pretty quiet. Easy. Well, that one's a bit stiff and noisy. Okay. Okay, a lot quieter. Here we go. It's not bad. So you're gonna do that Sam's order, Cassandra? All right. All right. So customer A has 7 items, while customer B has 9. All right. So A will go in the main basket, and B will be here in the seat. All right. Let's go ahead and send that intro. I like how they sent an intro. And looks like we're going to... All right. Yes, I'm doing it, and I was saying that your order is not so bad either. My hubby probably wouldn't have done it. I could put you guys in the cup. There you go. That way you guys can have a better view, but that also means you guys are going to be getting the kids, and I try not to include kids in the shots, so I can also do this and just hold it. All right, so we got to go to A37. Here we are, 36, 37. All right, so we're looking for Mucinex. Rapid Clear 20. Mucinex. No. Another 10 items. Another 10 items for only $8, but it is only going... I'm going to decline it. All right. Mucinex. Rapid Clear 20. All right, so this is B, so you're going in the seat. Yeah, I think I didn't want to take it because this is already a 2 customer. If it was only a 1 customer, then I probably would have taken that one. All right, now we're looking at 38. And we want Vapo Inhaler. That's the thing. It tells you the aisle for DoorDash, but it doesn't tell you exactly. Oh, there it is. All right, so that's also for B. That's one thing I do like, is just reminding you which one to pair it with when you're talking about multiple customers. All right, now we're going to A61. You can make songs out of auto tune. All right. It's an up and up twist. 61 and 66. That's all the way down here. We're in the cleaning section. Don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. Hey, Sunny. Good morning. How are you? Right now, I'm in the process of a 2-customer shop here at Target on DD. All right. So it's an up and up twist mop. So I think it's this one. Ugh. Who is this one for? Okay, it's for A. All right. So that one is for A. 66. Are you out working? How are you? Okay, Cole. I'm not sure if that's how I pronounce it, but good morning. I DoorDash in a small town, but just one customer at a time. I don't think I'd be organized enough to do multiples for one dash. That's true. It just depends on how many items. This one wasn't too bad because it's kind of split between the two. It's 15 items, although an add-on tried to be popped up. And if it weren't for the fact that I'm shopping for 2 customers, I probably would have taken it. So, but I declined it. You're at home, zero motivation to it. Oh, I feel you on that. Okay, Dawn Power Wash. We want the 16-ounce starter kit. Power Wash, so they want just the regular. All right, so that's B. I noticed DD shows you which customer the item is for better than Spark. That's true. That is one thing. That step is better than Spark. It's reminding you which, to separate. Although I wish that DoorDash would also include not just the aisle, but what section. But at the end, when you're shopping a 2-customer shop, though, on Spark, that's where it shows you to make sure that you do, in fact, because it's happened to us where we think we're putting that item in the right customer pile, but somehow it makes it into the wrong pile. So at the end of Spark, though, it does give you that chance to compare, make sure all of customer A is in A and B is in B. All right, so we are supposed to be looking for Febreze Heavy Duty. Fabric? Yes, fabric, not carpet. Ugh. All right, so that one is going to A. Whoops. All right, so 70. At least the aisle and section would be much better, definitely. Not just the aisle. Sometimes it doesn't tell you the aisle. True. That is true. It depends on the store you're shopping at. That's very true. Just tells you the category. It's just like Uber Eats. I've said this before, especially when I started multi-apping. G1. What am I looking for? 70. Okay, so that says 68. So what is this one? Did I pass it? I'm looking for Clorox. I did. I need the Clorox Splash Less 40 ounce. Low splash. No splash. Is that the 40 ounce? This has to be the 40 ounce. No, it has to be the smaller one. Is this the 40 ounce? Okay. All right, so in here, in the app, it says 40 ounce. I don't know if you guys can see that. But the bottle for the smallest one, it actually says 43. So let's see if this works. So we're gonna scan. Okay, see? Dang it. Is there another one? 43. Okay, excuse me. Do you know if I can? They look about the same, so I don't know. I need to find the one that's supposed to be 40 ounce. This one says 43. So there's side 43.
Oh, the other side is
Can you?
just the no splash.
Are you?
But I think it's.
Do you? I can't tell if that's also going to be the 43 or.
Are you looking for a specific one for like an order?
Mm-hmm.
Does it say no splash on the bottle?
Yes, no
Oh,
splash.
Yeah, that's
So I think they're both no splash. Is that the 40? Awesome, thank you so much. I need to buy me one of those tools that can reach the higher up items.
yeah.
Thank you. All right. All right, so that's customer A. All right, customer A. Morning, Presley. Aw, that's right. Support each other. Awesome. You guys are awesome. All right, so now we're looking C29, but we also need G1 and 4. So we need Angel Soft. Angel Soft and Cottonelle. We need butt wipes. Okay. All right, so this one is the 6 count. All right, so that's A. Butt wipes. Cottonelle, fragrance free. Cottonelle. There's Cottonelle. Gentle, fresh care, fresh care. Fragrance free. All right, so that's also A. G4, tall kitchen and freezer paper. How's it going, Presley? What are you up to today? All right, tall kitchen and freezer paper. So Reynolds freezer paper. Right. Oh, that one looks like it's open. All right, so that's B. G4 tall kitchen trash bags. Oh, it's on this side. Tall kitchen. And they want the 50 count. That's A. Just knocking it in there. All right, I'll organize that here in a minute. Cart cam, that's right. Not doing a whole lot right now. Looks like they're doing some cleaning, right? Customer A looks like they're doing a lot of cleaning. All right, so C29.
Yeah.
G6.
I don't know.
All right, so almost done.
I don't know, but every time.
C29. C. All right, so that's A. This side is B, so C is over there. And the rest of this is cold stuff. Yeah, the rest of this is cold stuff. So let me go ahead and grab this um, this trash can. C29, 42. But that also means, okay. That means I'm going to have to backtrack, but I'll save all the cold stuff for last. 30, 29, and we want the 11.3 gallon. All right, it's the 7.8. I like how they provide a picture of where they found it the last time. That's 13. And what is it that they want? The 11.3. Okay, is it right? Okay, it's this one. All right, I'm gonna have to put you guys down. All right, so this one is the one we want. All right. Organize this a little bit in here. Make room for the trash can. All right. Who would that Walmart only shopper? Wait, what? I watch this lady. She only does Walmart. It's nice seeing Target. We try to mix it up, right, Sonny? All right, let's go get the cold stuff. I mean, we do plan on going to my daughter's zone later to concentrate on Walmart. But I won't be doing a live stream then, so won't torture you, Presley. All right. Really? Okay, so I thought this was cold stuff. All right, so we got to go to 26 and then 37. I thought this right here was cold stuff, but it's not. All right, 26. We are looking for muffin, Kodiak muffin. Kodiak muffin. Right, we are on 26. We are. Guess I have to go around. Yep. It didn't look like she was gonna move, so I'm going around because what I need is on the other side of her. And then the last item should be this back wall right here. All right, so we need blueberry and chocolate chip. All right, so chocolate chip and blueberry. What are these? Oatmeal? How many were they? Yep, only one each. So scan, blueberry. So this is B. Chocolate chip. All right, 37. All right, so that was 26. Nature Valley. 33. Wafer. Nature Valley wafer. Nature Valley wafer. Nature Valley. Here we go. Nature Valley. We need one that says strawberry and wafer. Ooh, I want to. Has anybody tried these? These look good. You got lemon, honey vanilla, peanut butter chocolate, and then you got the strawberry. I kind of want to try these now. Where? All right, so that's also for here. All right, last item is in the cold section. Oh, you've tried it? I go to Target and act like I don't know what food to get. Then I wait for... Sounds like you, Presley. Sounds like you. I don't do DD shops. So maybe I will turn Instacart on. Presley, I'll have to get a lot of super chats in my live to do an Instacart. Maybe I need to do that. I'll set up a live stream to do a accept all DoorDash offers as long as I get super chats. For every lousy offer I accept, or I'm sorry, for every super chat, no, I'll set it up that way. For every super chat I accept, I'll accept a lousy DD offer. There, I like that. I think I'll do that. Because I always keep saying it's crazy to do the accept every offer. All right, I'm looking for G6. All right, so.
Yeah.
Where would I find that one?
That's going to be on this, when you go down this way where the meat is.
Uh-huh.
Go to the front, it'll be right on the top shelf.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much. I guess I should have paid attention to the picture that it was provided. I wait for tall, dark, and handsome men to help me with... I just grab any tall guy. Or person, I'm sorry. I'm not biased against women helping me. Taller women. Okay. So we want 2 of the broccoli cheddar. So we got 1 and 2. All right, so this one looks like it's going to customer B. And we got 2. Add to cart. Yes, thank you so much. Add to cart. Make sure the orders are separated. A. All right, so we got the mop and A. That's down there. 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 Mucinex for B. Inhaler. Got that one. Those 2. Those 2. That one. All right. Orders are separated. Well, let's go get checkout. Mario, Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. How's it going? Hope you had a good Christmas. Anyone tall will do. That's right. That's right. So what do you guys think, though? What do you guys think if I set up a live stream that way? A scheduled live stream. I'll accept for every super chat I receive. I'll accept any order that comes through on DoorDash. You think I would get people doing that? You think I would get people to join just to watch to see if people are gonna pay a super chat to watch me accept crazy offers? You know, honestly, I would rather accept every offer on DD over Uber, because Uber has more orders that are high miles. Definitely, I get more orders that way. Agreed. Agreed. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I mean, hey, what a way to ring in the new year, right? Is to do something I've never done before. I mean, my channel is now fully monetized, so why not? Yes. Because we still gotta make, and we do this because we're trying to make a living. There's a lot of people out there that it's their sole income, while like from the hubby and I, it's a big portion of our income, but it's not our sole income. So it's still supplemental. But, all right. Hello. All right, so I've got Dee Dee.
Are they?
I'm about to throw that in there.
Okay. No.
So
Is it
I've got-
DoorDash? Or, okay. Yeah, you can go ahead and check it out.
So I'm about to throw the.
You're fine. It was empty. You're good.
Okay. So. Nope.
It was on all of them. It was, well, why didn't I get a 30% off then?
Talk to the. Hey, Mom. Go over to changes and returns.
Oh.
No, that's not what I.
This one's open.
Oh, that, wait, what? What am I missing? 75K. I need to get more creative. I just saw iShowSpeed was live. He had 75,000 people watching. That is crazy. Oh, he's in Africa? Well, he's there at the moment. Dang it, am I gonna fit between those cars? No. He's only like 22 years old. Crazy, 75,000 watching. Wow. All right, let me load this up. Where's the cart return? See, the thing with me and doing other app stops, I forget I have to scan the islands and I walk up to the restroom ready to scan my phone and bag. It's crazy you said that, Sunny, because I think early on, about a year ago, the hubby, when we were checking out at Walmart, radio. We were checking out at Walmart our own personal stuff. Shopping just finished. Yay. Presley's asking where you're at. There you go.
Here, unfortunately.
Here, and unfortunately, like he said, hold on. I'm not even ready.
Not out of the
All right.
Need more coffee.
Order B is completed. Proceed to delivery. Okay. Hopefully it wasn't too bad, Cassandra. Yeah, mine wasn't too bad either. I just finished it. And we're now headed to our first drop. 6 minutes away.
200 feet.
And we're going east on 29.
Turn left. In 500 feet, turn right onto West University Avenue.
Make every mile. We're laying over here.
Yeah, an add-on tried to come through for a third customer. It was an additional 10 items for $8 and less than a mile. It was like a 3/4 mile. It would have been on the way to one of the drop-offs. But I was like, I'm already shopping for 2 customers. Had already started shopping, and you know, if I had a basket, you know, the hand carry basket ones to separate another one, maybe, but and I didn't have you in the store, so that was the other reason why I didn't take it.
It was only $8.
Yeah. Can you grab my water out of there? It's in the blue. Thank you. Thank you. I know.
Nice. You're not talking?
I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens to a monetized live stream if there's copyright music that's played. Sunny have you played? I know in many of the live streams that I've gone for yours, you don't play music, but especially when you're shopping in Walmart, because you know how they play their music loud. Has your live stream when you're shopping in Walmart, does it get flagged for copyright music? You would have to edit it out or have the video demonetized. I just edit it out. Okay.
Same as the other way.
Okay. So even before my channel got monetized. Okay. That's fine.
Ain't little BB King ever hurt anybody?
And I'm just waiting.
Come on now.
Maybe I'm waiting for your call.
You don't want it? Alright. It's usually a copyright claim, which is nothing. Then there is a copyright strike, which is not good. Crossing fingers. I've gotten the copyright claim, but not a strike. So I don't know.
So you just have to edit it out like you normally do. We only play brief. I mean, it doesn't make sense to me that people can, and I know you say it's because because they label it as a reaction video, but I mean, they're still playing the fucking music, so what's video or whatever, I don't get it. It don't make sense.
We're delivering to an apartment complex, but the hubby made a good point in case y'all didn't hear him. I think the copyright strike is where the person who owns the copyright contacts YouTube about it. I'm not sure. I've never had a... Okay. Yeah, I think, you know how when Chuck used to do the guest videos on his channel, I think he's gotten a few of those only because it would be replaying the same content that would be on the person that he was sharing. So right here. Hold on. Hold that thought.
It's this stuff right here.
So it should be right in here. Yep, there. Okay, so it should be here on the left. Alright. How am I supposed to know which one is... Okay, so this is the one with the trash can. $3.6 miles for $2.25 add-on. I don't think so. Decline. Alright. That's this one and the mop. So it looks like it's going to take us,
Back way.
yeah. But going back to what I was saying right before we did that drop off, about copyright strikes or copyright music that some channels are able to play in reference to the music and even the videos. And from what I've seen and what I've read, the biggest difference about those channels that are able to play copyright music and videos is because it's set up as a reaction type situation compared to, you know, like right now we're doing this and we're playing music in the background, setting it up as a background music. So, but I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why that makes such a big difference for copyright stuff to be allowed on that type of situation compared to if we're just using it as background music. It's still being played, it's still being used, and the channels that are set up as reaction channels are still getting paid for it. So I don't know. Why did Presley say that? He said, "Oh shit." Hell yeah. What were you talking about?
Oh, Otis was playing, and I was talking about going to Big O Ranch.
Oh,
What?
yeah, somewhere down the road we will.
Next trip to South Carolina, I'm going.
We're gonna take our time going, on our next road trip to South Carolina. We're gonna take our time and what do you call that? Make some stops along the way to do some sightseeing. I mean,
Gonna hit Big O Ranch. Gonna hit Doc Holliday's home, also in Georgia.
Presley changed it to, oh shoot.
It sounds like you.
Yeah. It's okay. You can say it. It's a stupid thing. I don't think people are watching our videos just to see what music they might hear in the background. True.
Yeah, I don't know, because as soon as you load something up that I've played music on, it automatically freaking turns around and tells you, oh, you gotta mute it. Every time, pretty much. There's only your tomorrow songs we not have to worry
Not all.
about.
No, because
Well, yeah, some of them.
yeah, I was gonna say I was surprised on one of the island songs. I had to delete it on one of my recent cooking video live streams that I did, and I was playing the radio app from Guam, and one of the musics that was playing was talking about island, talking about Zoris and whatnot, and it was a copyright, so I had to mute. I couldn't just erase the song and keep all the other background stuff going on, or especially if I was talking. The only option it gave me was to completely mute that section. So that's the downside when I play music in the background, and if I'm talking, and it doesn't give me the option to just erase, the song itself. That means I'll be doing this.
When you're doing a live stream cooking, you're not talking as much. So.
It's all about them making money.
You give off a lot of radio silence when you're cooking.
Well, that is true. What I try to do also sometimes when I'm cooking, because if you guys didn't hear what he just said, I don't do a lot of talking. I don't do as much talking on my cooking live streams as I do when I'm doing gig work or crafting. It's because I'm trying to get that. Part of it has to do with I'm trying to get that background ambiance with the chopping and the stirring and the ASMR. I'm trying to get those aspects into my live stream, because a lot of people who watch cooking videos and live streams, they go to see the type of food that's being cooked, one, but they also like hearing that chop 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 chop, and the stirring and the clinking of the as it's being stirred and whatnot. So it's.
Is that your word of the day?
Whatnot.
Whatnot?
Whatnot's my word of the day.
I've said it about 500 times.
Well, at least I'm changing it up from literally, and what was my other word of the other day? Apparently, or I don't know.
Usually on your
Bless you.
cooking live streams, that's okay.
How was my drops? Fine. No obstructions, but I'm actually on the way to make my second drop. Yep, and you lose your chat when you edit the music out. I like having my chat. Oh, wait a minute. Also, when that section where the music that was having to be erased, when I have to completely mute that section, it erases the chat as well? Because if that was the case, I did not know that. I just thought it was all sounds that gets muted for the duration of whatever copyright music that you have to get rid of. Oh, I did not know that. So all those times, because there have been some videos where the music was, 1 to 2. I think the longest was almost 3 minutes. And I had to completely mute that entire section. I didn't know it gets rid of the chat. Just for that section though, right?
Yeah, sure.
Cassandra said bless you.
Thank you.
And so did Sunny.
Thank you. Who can name the artist? Who can name the artist?
Who can name the artist? Oh, that freaking sucks.
Anybody?
Can you name that artist? For just a couple of seconds, you lose the chat. Man, I honestly didn't know that. Huh. So yeah, I posted my Christmas tree and I was not able to receive any comments on my video. What was that? Oh, that's interesting. Did you accidentally turn off comments? Because sometimes that is one way. If no comments come through at all, it might have been you accidentally set it to where there are no comments allowed. So I don't know if you want to go back and see if you can edit the settings. Okay, so it's going to be that one right there next to Sherwin.
Nobody? Nobody knew who it was?
No, nobody said. I don't know if Presley's still there. Can you guys still hear the music?
No, it's all gone again.
Hey, is that our car?
It's not a key. Gotta be
No,
coming that one.
no, behind us.
Oh. Nah. Those rims aren't as cool. It's in the trunk. Oh,
No, I put it right here.
well, never mind. The previous song was Muddy Waters, by the way. For those that didn't guess it. Yes, yes, it was. I like that movie. I like that movie Cadillac Records because it talks a lot about those guys from back then too. So I don't know where she's going. She was heading toward the Acura, I guess. You know, my windows look better than that. My rims are way better than those shit ass rims.
Do you love it when I try to go to the wrong vehicle?
Well, so I was like, I don't know if you're trying to go to that Acura, but mine looks way better, and my rims are way better than that. Of course, now this Audi A8 rolling past us right here now. I'll take one of them. Shit. Come on, Grandma, give me the keys. You'll be all right.
Muddy.
You won't notice.
Okay, you can't hear it. Have you seen the last waltz with the band and Muddy? Did you see it?
No. Yeah, my rims look way better than those rims. He's got a Honda. Oh, I thought it was a Honda badge on that fucking Acura wheels. Even though, yeah, I know, but still. Where's this guy going? I don't think he knows what he's doing either. Alright. Over here.
Let's see. My first Uber Eats order, the tip came through.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. No. No extra.
No extra.
No extra on that Uber Eats order.
Lame.
I haven't had a tip increase on Uber Eats in a minute, so it's. I really thought. I thought there would have been, you know,
Some Christmas joy, motherfucker.
some Christmas love spread out, you know. But no.
It did seem like everybody, you know, there was more Christmas decorations this year than there has been the past few years. I was thinking maybe there'd be more Christmas giving, but
I thought we would have been. Wait a minute. No, I take that back. I take that back. I take that back. There was one where she pretty much doubled her tip. It was a stacked offer. She got something from 2 different places. And initially, the tip combined between the two was $10. And after I completed the drop-off, it actually had doubled to $20. So that was nice. That was still nice. She doubled her tip. And it's not like it was, you know, far distance or anything like that. So that was really nice. So we did get one nice little surprise. Taco Schmel. No.
Keep playing them
Turning it off. Turning it off.
I do know.
Really?
I don't, but sure ain't doing shit out here.
Because otherwise we're not going to head back out until tonight. It's not going to be worth it to come back out sooner than before 3:30, really. So
I just don't want to drive all the way down to Clean and find out it's just like that down here, and then I added all the fucking mileage on the car.
hey, Kaylee.
That's my only thing. But the military got paid, so
I know.
it pulls me.
Good morning. How are you?
I don't know. It's on one they can't
Okay.
hear it, supposedly. On one they can't hear it.
When we're stopped like this, we can, I'm sure.
You just keep
Are you-
talking. You won't have to worry about it.
Are you out working, Kaylee? But we just got through making a delivery.
It's just the Beatles. Fucking Michael Jackson owned the copyright to the Beatles, and he's dead, so I don't think we have to pay him. Oh, we'd probably have to pay his fake children. Never mind.
Stop. You're so silly.
If those white ass kids are Michael Jackson's, then I know nothing about genetics.
See, now Kaylee is one of the gig tubers that I see that gets out there early. What we were trying to do, the hubby and I, for this work week is to get out there earlier than we have been, to really see if there is going to be any type of consistency, if it's going to be worth, you know, getting out here 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning and working until 2, compared to, you know, doing 11, 12 o'clock start and then coming home at 8 type situation. I mean, on one hand, we all know that most of the time, not all the time, most of the time, dinner shifts do pay more. But
like I said, I should have, you know, really paid more attention to the times that you actually went out in the morning, because you haven't really.
no, I mean,
You've gone out by yourself.
we can count on one hand. We can count on one hand how many times we got out. We've been out here by 6 o'clock. I mean,
Well, I'm not being out here by 6 o'clock.
I mean, so many people talk about, especially Spark. I've seen it on different channels and on TikTok about those that get out by 6 o'clock and get to Walmart. I know Walmart's close to the house, but they say in order to really get those offers, you actually have to be by Walmart in the parking lot. Because I see a lot of people talking about that there's a lot of good offers that early in the morning.
Yeah.
But I am
But-
also...
I debate that because I know what other people consider good offers compared to what I consider.
I know.
at a million times more things than most people look at whenever it comes to.
I know,
doing this.
but still, you know, like you said, to try, we gotta get out here sooner than we did this morning.
Well, that's not as early as I'm waking up. You're the one that doesn't wake up. That's you.
I'm awake. I just don't get out of bed. There's a difference. He wakes up. He gets out of bed to go downstairs and get his coffee and whatnot going. But I'll wake up and I lay in bed and I jump on my phone and be in bed for another hour. I don't know. I live like 11 miles outside of the city limits and I still get orders when I'm in my regular zone. But even when I was almost in the parking lot, it was kind of bare here. Yeah, and see, that's why I want to try and get out here to be on a more consistent basis to really see if it's going to, monetary wise, if it's going to be better. Because even though I'm a night owl, he's not. I don't mind when we come home late and because we may go to bed at 10:30, 11 o'clock, but I'm usually awake another hour or two before I actually go to sleep. So on one hand, the other beneficial, remember, because you even said it, about starting early and then ending sooner, is that we can actually eat dinner on a more consistent basis at a regular time instead of eating at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. That for me is one of the best things we can do for ourselves, is eating at a regular time.
I think we could change our meal setup and be fine, but at the same time, I mean, I don't know, it drives me nuts.
Hey Roy, good morning. But I have noticed in this zone specifically that Spark isn't as popular here. Yeah, I mean, it really does depend on where you're at.
How many Walmarts do y'all have?
Well, Kaylee specifically, because she's in Nashville.
Yeah.
She says the Walmart is 11 miles from where she's at. So that is true.
But how many Walmarts down here?
Oh. See, like for us specifically in the zone where we live, there's 3. There's one that's close by, and then the other 2, though, even though it's in our zone, the other 2 Walmarts are like a 20-ish minute drive to get to them. So why they paired those 2 Walmarts with ours, I don't know.
Well, they're going to wind up changing it up when those clowns in Gerald get a Walmart.
If they do.
No, they're getting a Walmart. It's already in the
Hi,
works.
Jace.
That's what that whole
Good
freaking
morning.
thing was about. That I should have gone back on and said,
I know.
told them how much they need a Walmart, Gerald, because they don't want to pay people to bring the shit to them.
Everybody, right?
18 fucking miles, you get 3 fucking, you get a curbside with 3 people, and they tip like $4. Like, kiss my ass. You don't want to fucking take the time out of your day to drive all the way down here to freaking to go shopping for your own shit, but yet you don't want to pay somebody else to do it? Come pick the shit up yourself, because I'm not taking it.
Exactly, but everybody has that. I do see a lot of people on other channels that I've watched where people will make comments, the drivers will make comments about certain towns, certain areas that they happen to work, where they feel like those customers in those areas feel like they don't have to tip.
I didn't tell you to move 20 miles away from the nearest Walmart, so that's your fault. I'm not fucking taking this shit.
They don't tip, or they tip low for what they're asking for. My zone, but there was about 5 miles to the other. Oh, so you have 5 in your zone, but the 5 miles to the other one could be easy 20 minutes with traffic. True,
Yeah.
true. That is true. But I also have a Sam's Club. We do too if we switch it to the Austin. we switch it to Austin, there is one Walmart that is across the highway from a Sam's Club. So we either sit in the Sam's Club parking lot or we sit in the Walmart parking lot, and we'll get offers from either one. But
Yeah, but
that's if we switch it to the Austin
But I can count on one hand the number of times we've taken an order from fucking Sam's Club, which is well, actually, I've done a
shopping a few times.
I've done one or two shoppings, and I've done a freaking pharmacy pickup.
Pharmacy.
I haven't done a curbside from
We have. Remember?
No.
It was mine when we were trying to figure out what we were going to get. And I was like, is that mine? We've done a couple of curbsides from Sam's.
Yeah, but normally they suck. They're the ones that are actually worse because they're getting freaking bulk.
Sam's 5 miles from
They're
the
getting
bigger
bulk
ones,
items, and
about
they don't
2-3
want to
miles
fucking
from
pay.
the smaller ones. So you got a good grouping. That sounds a little like the zone where my daughter lives.
Yeah, they've actually got seven spots.
7 Walmarts and one Sam's.
It's 6 Walmarts and a Sam's Club.
1, 2, 3.
Because it says 7 whenever you look at it.
4,
so that's including the Walmart
5,
and the Sam's
6,
Club.
and so you're counting the neighborhoods, right?
With the Sam's Club makes 7. Well, that's what it says when you switch it over.
That's true.
When you switch
So where
it to
our
that
daughter
zone.
lives, that's what we're contemplating very heavily on whether to go to that zone today so we can concentrate on Spark.
But we don't know yet.
But we haven't 100% decided on that because of the miles. Just to get to my daughter's zone for us to concentrate on Spark. For a round trip from where we live to get to her, round trip, we are putting 65 miles at minimum, 65 miles on our vehicle for the day, just for the day. So, and that's the Walmart that we seem to favor when we go to her zone, where she lives. How many?
It says 7.
7. Okay.
So
So if we decide to go to any of the other Walmarts in that zone, then the miles will increase. But so that's why we hesitate when we want to work down there. On one hand, we know we can make the money to where it makes up, for the difference, for the miles. We're willing to put the miles on the car, knowing we can make over $100 working in that zone. Between the two of us. On average, we used to. That's the key word. We used to make $150-ish to hitting $200 almost every time we worked down there. But times have changed in summertime. And that's when we slowed down heavily on driving to our daughter's zone because of the fact we weren't making as much as we used to. And here where we live, I can multi-app using Uber Eats and DoorDash because there where my daughter lives, I'm not platinum like she is. And so I can't just work anytime when it comes to Uber Eats. DoorDash, I still can. But the other apps in her zone, for whatever reason, sucks for me over there. So really, when we get down there, we're just doing nothing but Walmart Spark. 3 Walmarts. Oh. That's nice, but let's be nice about what we're saying in chat. But I might end up doing another live stream, y'all, to do a cooking because I'm going to make brunch. So I haven't decided yet because since we left early, I don't like to eat too early when it comes to breakfast unless I have no choice. So I'm going to be making us brunch. And I might do another cooking live stream, so hopefully you guys will join for that. But you'll know if I go live cooking today. But I'm going to go ahead and end it because we're here at home. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to smash that like button on the way out. I truly, truly appreciate it. Y'all enjoy the rest of your day. My fellow gig workers, make that money if you are out working. Stay safe. But Sunny, Cassandra, Roy, Presley, Kaylee, if you guys are still there, thank you guys so much for hanging out and chatting. Until then, catch you guys on the next live stream. Adios for now. Bye.